Have you ever wondered if the internet is controlling you more than you control the internet? This question might sound dramatic, but it's one that's becoming increasingly relevant in our digital age. The internet, once a tool for information and communication, has transformed into a platform for entertainment, where many find themselves captivated by a never-ending stream of content videos. These videos, ranging from harmless fun to outright absurdity, have not only become a popular pastime but a new age addiction. People are spending more hours online, their thumbs scrolling endlessly through social media feeds, their eyes glued to the screen, watching one viral video after another. The compulsion to constantly check for updates, to share, to comment, to create, and to be part of this online circus is a phenomenon that's impacting people's lives in ways we're just beginning to understand. The internet, once a luxury, has now become a necessity and, for some, an addiction. Consider the story of John, a regular guy who became an internet sensation overnight. John, like many of us, began as a social media user, scrolling through his feeds, liking posts, sharing memes, and watching silly videos during his work and late hours of the night. However, one day John decided to take action and enter into the world of content creation, not knowing that it would become an all-consuming part of his life. John started creating his own content, a blend of humor and absurdity that caught the attention of the online community. The more likes and shares he got, the more he was pulled into the vortex of content creation. His phone became an extension of his hand, his mind constantly churning out ideas for the next viral video. John's life began to revolve around his content. He found himself spending hours filming, editing, and perfecting his videos. The validation he received from the online community became his fuel, his addiction. He began to measure his worth by the number of views and likes on his videos. This addiction started to take a toll on his personal and professional life. He began to lose touch with reality, preferring the virtual validation over genuine human connection. His work suffered as he spent more time on his videos than on his job. His relationships began to crumble as he was more invested in his online followers than his close friends and family. Despite these consequences, John couldn't stop. He was trapped in a cycle of creation and validation, a cycle that is all too familiar to many content creators today. The thrill of going viral, the rush of seeing those likes and shares multiply, it's a high that's hard to give up. John's story is not an isolated case. It's a reflection of a growing trend, a new form of addiction that is shaping our society in unprecedented ways. It's a stark reminder that while the internet and social media have given us a platform to express ourselves, they have also given rise to new forms of dependency and addiction. John's story is a reflection of a growing trend, a new form of addiction that is shaping our society in unprecedented ways. As if the current situation wasn't concerning enough, the future holds even more immersive and addictive experiences. The world of social media is on the cusp of a significant transformation, one that promises to make the online world even more captivating, or should we say addictive. Enter artificial intelligence and augmented reality. These two technological advancements are poised to redefine our social media experiences. Picture this: rather than seeing your friends' vacation photos on a flat screen, you could be walking alongside them on a Hawaiian beach, all from the comfort of your living room. Sounds exciting, doesn't it? But here's the catch. The more immersive the experience, the harder it becomes to disconnect. Artificial intelligence, with its ability to learn and adapt, is set to further personalize our social media feeds. This means content that is so tailored to our preferences that it becomes virtually impossible to resist. It's the ultimate echo chamber, where we're constantly fed what we like, reinforcing our beliefs and preferences to the point of potential obsession. Augmented reality, on the other hand, is all about enhancing our environment. It adds digital elements to our physical world, making our online interactions feel more real and tangible. This enhanced version of reality may be thrilling, but it also threatens to blur the line between the virtual and the real world. And what about our brains? Well, they're in for a ride. As social media becomes more immersive, our attention spans could decrease even further. We might become more dependent on these platforms for our social interactions, and the potential for manipulation by these platforms increases. So what's the solution? It's not about rejecting technology, but about understanding its implications and using it responsibly. We need to be aware of the potential pitfalls and ensure that we're not trading our mental health for a few likes or shares. The line between reality and the virtual world is blurring, and it's crucial to understand the implications. So, how do we make sense of this new age addiction? Well, let's piece together what we've learned. We've explored the rise of a new kind of addiction, one that seems almost innocuous at first glance. The seemingly harmless act of creating and consuming content online. We've seen how this can escalate from casual viewing to compulsive creation and consumption, transforming ordinary individuals into relentless content creators and insatiable viewers. We've also delved into the future of social media, examining how innovations in artificial intelligence and augmented reality are set to revolutionize the way we interact with the digital world. These advancements, while promising, also raise concerns about the potential for increased addiction as these platforms become more immersive and engaging. But what does all this mean? It suggests the emergence of a theory, one that postulates internet addiction as a complex and multifaceted phenomenon. It isn't just about being hooked on attention-grabbing videos. It's about the allure of recognition, the thrill of creativity, the comfort of community, and the illusion of control that the digital world offers. It's about the blurring lines between our online and offline realities and the challenge of navigating this new landscape. The implications are profound. As we become increasingly intertwined with the digital realm, our brains adapt, our behaviors change, and our perceptions shift. This can lead to an imbalance where the virtual world begins to overshadow the real one. However, it's not all doom and gloom. Awareness is the first step towards change. As we become more digitally literate, we can learn to recognize the signs of addiction and develop strategies to manage our online activities. We can strive for balance, ensuring that our online experiences enrich rather than detract from our real-world interactions. As we stand on the brink of a new era, it's important to remember that while technology is a tool, it's our responsibility to use it wisely and not let it use us. We must learn to wield this powerful tool with caution, understanding, and a healthy dose of skepticism. After all, our minds are our most precious resource, and it's up to us to protect them.